Catron from Highland High School in Medina, Ohio, and I am a junior. And this is my program oral interpretation piece. What comes up but doesn't come down? In case you weren't aware of this classic riddle, the answer is your age. We all start out as babies and gradually grow through the years. With our first two selections, titled The Waste of a Totally Good Jelly Bean by Tara Medaw and Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, we will become one with the Earth's rotation and age by the minute. A program, a rotation of age.
There's a wrong way. There's a really wrong way, and you're doing it, Dad. You're doing it so wrong. You're totally wasting them. You know how hard it was for me to get those? I mean, I waited since, last Easter, and I don't mind sharing it with you, Dad, really. I like it when I can give you something, and you really like it too. But this is just wrong, Dad. When someone hands you 20 different jelly beans, and they're all different flavors, like popcorn and chocolate pudding and blueberry, you don't just shove them all in your mouth at once. That way you don't taste anything, and it's just this giant blob of I don't know, sugary plastic or something. You gotta eat them one at a time. So that way you can taste each one, and it lasts like 30 minutes. But the way you do it, the wrong way, means it's gone in like 30 seconds. You tell me not to waste water, which is basically free, and a bag of jelly beans is like, well, I don't know, $30? So I just want you to think about your actions, Dad, before you eat the rest of those jelly beans. Just think about it.
October 6th. Dear friend, I feel very ashamed. I went to the high school football game the other day, and I don't know exactly why. In middle school, Michael and I would go to the game sometimes, even though neither of us were popular enough to go. It was just a place to go on Fridays when you didn't want to watch television. Sometimes we would see Susan there, and she and Michael would hold hands. But this time I went alone because Michael is gone and Susan hangs out with different boys, and Carl went to Catholic school, and Dave with the awkward glasses moved away. So I just sit there and I see who's in love and who's just hanging out. And then I see the guy I told you about. And he was one of the few people who was not an adult that was actually watching the game. And I mean really watching the game. He would yell things out like, come on, Brad. That's the name of our quarterback. Then he pointed to a very pretty girl next to him, and she waved to me. Sam had a very nice smile and very pretty green eyes that glowed when he looked at him, and I would have told you this sooner, but underneath the lights, everything just kind of looks washed out. They asked me questions like, how old are you, Charlie? Yeah, 15. What do you want to be when you grow up? I don't know yet.
Past the teenage years, we learn that life isn't rainbows and glitter. It becomes college debt, marriage, and pregnancy for some. What I Thought I Knew by Alice Eve Cohen and Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
I had a sleepless night. Every contraction woke me. Monday at sunrise, when the contractions were quite painful, Michael and I cabbed to New York Hospital. Dr. Tara said, "Oh, honey, you ain't seen nothing yet. You've got to get this thing moving. You're nowhere near ready to deliver. Don't come back until the contractions hurt so much that you can't stand it anymore." We went to a coffee shop off of Broadway for dinner.
An absurd place to be in labor, but in the ever shorter moments between contractions, I was hungry. Squeezed into our booth at Cafe 83 with barely enough room for my stomach, I tried to silence the groans of my contractions between bites of cheeseburger. The young blonde asked next to us, "So, when are you due?" "Right now!" At 6 in the evening, when I couldn't stand the pain anymore, we went back to the hospital. Dr. Tara said, "That's more like it. Now I'm going to insert a catheter into the back of your spine. For 1 out of 100 women, it will feel as though you've been shot in the back with a gun. Oh, and your left leg will kick involuntarily." Ugh. It did feel like I was being shot in the back with a gun. And my left leg did kick involuntarily. I guess I'm the queen of 1 in 100 chances. I guess dying in childbirth is next. My contractions started 26 hours ago. I was running out of steam and time. All I was feeling was numb pain, numb pain. The cycle repeated. At 5 in the morning, I asked Tara for a C-section. And she said no. At 6:30 a.m. on December 19th, 1999, I finally gave birth. I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and then I turned around. But then I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. But the landslide, it brought me down. But oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tides? Can I handle the seasons of my life? Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I've built my life around you. But time makes you bolder, and children get older, and I'm getting older too.
Well, I'm getting older too.
As time ticks, we become vulnerable to death, surrendering our lives like grains of sand to an hourglass. Oh, Captain, my Captain, by Walt Whitman.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh, heart, 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 oh, the bleeding drops of red, where on the deck my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Oh, Captain, my Captain, rise up and hear the bells. For you the flag is flung, and for you the bugle trills. My Captain does not answer, no, his lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse nor will. The ship is anchored, safe and sound, its voyage closed and done. From fearful trip, the victor ship closed in with object won. But exult, O shores, and ring, O bells, but I with
mournful tread. Walk the deck, my captain lies, fallen cold and dead. Thank you.